The Pink Tax by Silk Rose. Starlight looks up from her desk as she hears some pony enter her room in a rush. Pinky frantically shuts the door.
Starlight, have you paid your taxes?
Starlight asks. No, what are you talking about? Pinky walks over to Starlight's desk.
The pink tax.
What is that?
It's a tax on pink ponies.
That's ridiculous. There's no way that is real.
It is real, and we're not paying this year.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know yet.
Why pink?
It's the most common color. Coat, mane, tails, cutie mark, it's everywhere.
That seems crazy, like putting a tax on being cute.
Don't give them ideas, that would ruin Fluttershy.
As if on cue, Fluttershy entered Starlight's office. Fluttershy asks, Hello, is this where I pay my taxes? Pinky says,
No, but you should skip paying with me.
I couldn't do that. I want to be a good citizen. Starlight asks, Doesn't it seem a bit colorist to single out pink? Fluttershy says, Well, I guess so. Pinky exclaims,
Exactly.
Before any pony could speak, another pony entered the room. Twilight. Pinky asked,
Don't tell me you're here to pay the pink tax.
Twilight says, I am. Is this the right spot?
There's barely any pink on you.
I only pay every 3 years. This year I was up. Pinky drops her head, face planting the desk. Pinky lifts her head.
I'm not paying.
Twilight contests. That's illegal.
I'll find a way.
Why don't you want to pay? Pinky laments.
I've been paying my whole life and it's not fair. 150 bits a year, it's up.
I guess I never questioned it because that was how things always were.
Every 3 years probably makes it more forgettable.
Yeah. A fourth pony enters the room. Sweetie drops. She says, I'm here to pay my pink tax. This must be the right place. Pinky says annoyed.
Is every pony okay with this?
Every pony shrugged. Pinky says,
Join me! Evade the pink tax! Send them a message!
No pony seemed to care. Diamond Tiara enters the room amidst the silence. Pinky is outraged.
They're taxing children now? How can you stand for this?
Diamond Tiara says, So this is the right place? Pinky asks,
Isn't your father the tax collector?
Yes, he's probably on his way right now. Pinky sighs before the Cutie Mark Crusaders enter the room. Pinky asks,
Pink tax?
Sweetie Belle answers, Yes, this is it, girls.
How? I understand you, but Scooter-loaned apple blooms are not pink.
The two mentioned fillies show their cutie marks, pointing to the tiny pink spots. Pinky is in disbelief, asks,
Seriously? You have to pay for that?
Apple Bloom says,
We figured it'd be best to pay, you know. Rather be safe than sorry.
Scootaloo says,
Sweetie Belle says we should only have to pay like every 6 years, since we barely have any pink.
The room went silent as Pinky looked around the room.
What about Maya Mare? Where's she? She has a pink mane.
Sweetie Belle spoke up. I think she doesn't have to pay because she dyes her mane gray. Pinky bemoans.
That's not fair. You know how hard it would be to dye my entire coat, mane and tail?
Twilight ponders aloud. I wonder if Shining has to pay. He has a small pink star on his cutie mark. Moments later, he walked in the room, along with Princess Cadence and Flurry Heart. Twilight asks, Do you all have to pay the pink tax too? Cadence answers, Yes, it's nice to see you again. Twilight and Cadence do their special dance. Pinky says,
I can't believe the princesses of love and friendship have to pay tax for having pink on them.
Twilight just shrugs. It's the law. Pinky asks,
Does Flurry Heart have to pay?
Shining Armor answers, I believe so. Pinky drops her head on the desk in disbelief.
Who's next? Princess Celestia?
It was, in fact, Celestia. She came into the room and the whole room bowed in her presence. Pinky's mouth hung open in shock. Pinky spoke.
No. There's no way you have to pay the pink tax.
Celestia spoke. Ah, so this is the right place.
This doesn't make any sense.
Pinky says. Twilight asks, Princess Celestia, why do you have to pay? Isn't it your law? Celestia chuckled. No, Princess Luna created the law. Twilight asks.
Why?
Over 1,000 years ago, Luna and I got into an argument over something silly. She decided to make a law to spite me. Pinky interjects.
Why haven't you removed it?
Celestia laments. I left it as a memento while she was gone. Starlight interrupts. So let me get this straight. You left the law that taxes pink ponies for being pink so you could remember your sister? Pinky interjects.
For over 1,000 years, I might add.
Celestia answers. Yes, it was rather silly of me. I should have abolished it a long time ago. I'm sorry, my little ponies. Pinky asked.
Well, can you remove it now, Princess?
I suppose I could. Since she's returned, there's no need for the law. I would have to wait till next year to remove it, though. This tax season has already begun. So I'm afraid we will have to pay for 1 more year. Pinky sits in thought for a moment before a devious grin spread on her face.
Maybe not.
Filthy Rich opens the door to Starlight Glimmer's office. Walking inside, he closes the door behind him. Looking around the room, he finds a single pink alicorn sitting in the middle of the room. Pink tax? The pink alicorn asks in an annoyed tone. Yes. Shouldn't there be more ponies? They aren't pink anymore. How? They all dyed their coats, mane and tails. What about you? I'm Princess Luna. They dyed me pink. Oh well, let's see. Mane, coat, tail, cutie mark. That'll be 200 bits, Princess.
We here at Pony&Wolf Productions thank these amazing patrons of ours for their monthly support, without which all of this would not be possible. We sincerely appreciate it, and every dollar helps, is needed, and will be used to keep us going to produce audiobooks for your continued enjoyment. It is, now more than ever, important that you support your favorite creators if possible, due to YouTube changing in a way that is not very friendly to content creators. Especially small content creators, like us. In recent months, the names you see on screen have enabled Midnight and Visual Pony to keep going and only having to sell off part of their belongings to not end up on the street. As an incentive for everyone, Visual Pony has broken a vow and has promised to read and record Fallout Equestria, Murky number 7, should the monthly support reach $1,500. To be clear, this is the absolute minimum amount needed to keep the apartment and all bills paid without starving, while a production of this size is ongoing. The estimated time for this production would be 3 to 4 years, but people already said that Project Horizons was impossible to do, right? And now look who did it. So with Pony&Wolf, you know we can finish the job. For further information on how to support us, please have a look at the description of this video, as there are also other ways, like our merch store. Sincerely and forever yours, your Pony&Wolf team.